I don't really know what's going to be different on this guy versus on the original, and I don't see any difference. So inside of the packaging, we have some spacing tape, a nice USB-C cable, and of course the product. So let's compare these two side by side. They're absolutely identical. I do want to point this out though. This is the Mark II versus the original one is the Mark I. Now looking at these side by side, I have to look on the website because I don't see any difference. You probably saw the original video of this guy just because, well, everybody was talking about there have been companies that have tried to duplicate this and they've made cheaper renditions. And honestly, I've purchased a couple of them and the only one that I've gotten so far was the MXD1 I. I have not done a review on it, well, because it was broken out of the box and there's really not a whole lot to talk about if in fact the mechanism to open it up is snapped. So what we're going to be talking about today is the BT20 version 2. So when I originally did the review on this, you know, there were people asking if whether or not you could charge it, and because some people don't vape or don't have flashlights that use 21700s, and this whole mechanism is just absolutely fantastic, right? And I said, okay, well, now that they have a V2, what in fact can be different? Well, I mean, just looking at them side by side, nothing says version 2 aside from just the box, but it says BT20, same graphics and logos on both of them, but there is some slight differences. This will eventually time out versus this is kind of on the always on position. And this is literally directly from Kada, the differences between the two. You have the always on feature, and now it charges at 3 amps. Now, honestly, I don't know many people that are going to charge this directly through the USB-C, but you are able to do that. So that's something that's an added benefit. Other than that, I mean, it says design improvements, but looking at these side by side, the way that they open up, obviously this does have a little bit of use to it versus this is brand new. I do like the white. It snaps the same, it opens the same. It's essentially just comes down to they did not offer this variation with this, and there are a lot of companies trying to clone this. So if you know of another one like this, I will go out, I will go buy it. Hopefully it doesn't come broken like the MXD did, but they're solid products. I'll put a link in the description to pick these up, and keep in mind that there are a good amount of clones of these. There are. And that's just the newer variation. I figured I would just show you the version 2 versus the original.